Good morning, beloved. Get around and pour yourself a cup of coffee on this beautiful morning. Once again, the sun is shining. Going to get some rain later today is what they're calling for. But right now, the sun is shining and the birds are singing the most beautiful song out my window. If you have air in your lungs today, thank Yahweh. Thank Father God. He's the one that put it there. Gather around. Let's have our coffee. We are closer than we have ever been to the imminent rapture of the church. We are closer than we were in 2011. We are closer than we were in 2012. We are closer than we were last year, in 2013. Bible prophecy is coming to pass. It is the month of June. It is the second day of June, 2014. Gather around. Let's have our coffee this morning. Are you ready? I love you all so much. Let's have our coffee. First and foremost, I want to thank all of you for your outpouring of love and prayer for me. As you know, Saturday, the Sabbath day, I lost my 16-year-old dog. For 16 years, my dog Mercy was my friend and my companion. She was a family member, but we all loved her and we cherished her. Some of you have been to my home. I know Jessie Vassell and Carrie, who leaves comments all the time. She joins us at Tiny Chat. She's made the trip from Minnesota to my home, and she has seen Mercy. She's up in years, 16 years old, and she had cataracts. She couldn't see. But she was frisky. She was still running around the house. But the very last week leading up to Saturday, she wasn't doing so good. She was sleeping a lot. As I make my videos like I'm doing now, she would be at my feet. She would lay her head on my feet. And as I'm talking to you as I am now, she would be sleeping. And she slept for the most better part of the day leading up to Saturday. When we got up Saturday morning, she couldn't walk. I believe she had a stroke, and her back legs wouldn't carry her anymore. And we said goodbye. But believe me when I tell you that all dogs, all cats, all of our pets go to heaven, and we will see them once again. And thank you so much. I'm doing a little better today. It's been very difficult. I'm going to do some videos coming up. We are closer now than we have ever been to the rapture of the church. In this year alone, 2014, many things that didn't happen. We've seen the birth pains in 2011. We've seen the beginning of sorrows in 2012 and 13, mass animal die-offs around the world, earthquakes, record earthquakes around the world in diverse places, famines and pestilence, war and rumors of war. Well, there are a couple of significant events that didn't take place in 2011, or 12, or 13 that have taken place now. So I'm going to do a couple of videos on that. We're talking about, for a moment, Pope Francis. I feel an evil darkness there with his June the 8th coming together, trying to bring peace and divide Israel. He's on the side of Palestine. But we've got more players. If we want to have a peace agreement with many, we've got Iran. They're not involved. They don't want peace. We're going to talk about that later in another video. I love you all. I want to acknowledge those, as I have been doing, that have given so much to this ministry, to the homeless, our homeless intervention. Now, I did a video last week regarding canned goods, but the homeless, they can't open the cans, and they have no means to cook. They have no running water. But to those of you in my area that have given and continue to give, please continue to give canned goods because we distribute them. It's a few blocks past Bristol Road in Flint, Michigan on Fenton Street to the soup kitchen. Monday through Saturday, we feed the homeless there at the soup kitchen. So yes, we can use the canned goods because they come in many numbers to be fed at the soup kitchen on Fenton Road, just a few blocks past Bristol Road. So if you're in my area, please continue to give food items. I want to thank and acknowledge those that have given to this ministry. Now, if you give to the ministry and you don't want your name mentioned, please let me know ahead of time. I want to thank, here are the donations, the gifts that came into the ministry for Friday. Sharon, I want to thank you for your precious gift. And Mary, I want to thank you for your precious gift to the ministry, to the homeless. Sharon and Mary on Friday both gave $10 each. Patrick on Friday, I believe it was, or Saturday, gave a gift of $40 to the ministry. We have one that does not want the amount mentioned or their name, and I respect that. That's between God. God the Father knows. And then Ron, this morning when I got up, a precious Ron, a long time, long time has he supported this ministry with a precious gift today. Stay tuned, a lot coming up. We are closer, believe me, we are closer than we have ever been to the imminent rapture of the church. A lot of things going on in the world. Robotic bees, we'll talk about that later. But a couple events have taken place. But it's the time. It's the time. We're days away from Pentecost 2014. And there is a revival in Israel. I love you. TrumpetOfGodMinistries.com. Our ministry and our outreach in the end days. Let's go out. Let's go out while we still have time and win the lost over to Jesus. God bless you today.